Let's just start off with a regular cube. Just go to add and then mesh cube or shift A. Click tab, GZ. Just kind of drag it up a little bit just to get that point right there at the bottom, because that's where everything's at scale by, if that makes any sense. So just click S on your keyboard, 5, button. Okay, so let's scale it across the x-axis, 1.5, and then let's see. Let's go to wireframe, because now we're gonna add in the ground plane. So shift A, and cube. Bring it up again, S, X, or actually Y, my bad. 5, and then S, X, 5, and then S, 1.5. Try to make this. So 0.5, right? Okay, yeah. Alright, let's scale this up to like 1.3. Go tab, click 2 on your keyboard. Click this little side right here and do Control B and drag it all the way up. Let's go over to physics, flip fluids, obstacle. To be honest, I have no clue what friction does, but I still do this anyway. Okay. Oh, what it does in Blender. Now let's add our water cube. I'm gonna bring that out over here. So Y5, X, 2. I clicked notepad 1. Go over here. Kind of drag it over so it aligns with this, right? Let's get flip fluids. Fluid. Yeah, okay. And now I'm gonna make this one a little interesting. It's not gonna be like a regular ocean. I'm gonna add in a force field to this ocean. It's gonna look a little different. Go to flip fluids, force field. Let's see what we want this to be. So let's give this a value of 10 in the beginning, but I to keyframe it. Smooth frame 70. Click I, very next frame, go to 0. Alright, so that's that. And then let's add in a pusher, because something's gonna, make the waves, right? So let's click 7 on our keypad and just drag this over here. Let's go S, Y, 5, S, Z, 3. Flip fluids. Obstacle, same thing with friction. My water influence 2.5. And let's go to the beginning of the animation. Let's keyframe this. So I, location, rotation, scale. Let's go to frame 30. Let's drag this in a little bit like that. Alright, now just take the first frame, duplicate it, clicking Shift D, and drag it over to frame 60. Let's see how it looks. Okay, maybe we want this a little faster. Just kind of box select those by left clicking, or left, holding. We want to bring this over to 42. Okay. That's a little too fast. Okay, let's bring it over to 25. Hopefully that's good. And now just box select them. You could just duplicate them and drag them over. So that should cover most of the animation. Alrighty, looks really good, guys. So now we're pretty much done almost. Let's go to this domain. Click domain. Resolution 450. Please don't do that if you don't have a good computer. Just do like, I would say 256 or 300, depending on how you want it or how long you're willing to wait. So next go to cache, go to desktop, open up the cache, accept, or whatever folder you have. Make a folder in your desktop and then locate it to that folder. Let's go to surface, subdivisions 2, give it a little bit more detail. Enable whitewater. And then for materials, if you bought the add-on, you sure you have all those materials here. So for surface, let's go to volumetrics and then foam, bubble, bubble, spray, you know where they all go. But no dust, no dust. We're not doing this in this animation. Okay, and then let's see, water speed. There should be an option here. I'm just kidding, 1.3, right there. Okay, now we're like literally done, guys. But what I suggest you do is this thing, we don't need to see this, so you just click both of those. It'll still do what it needs to do, but it's just not going to be seen. And then for this right here, let's go to, okay, let's add an HDRI first, because I know HDRI is going to look kind of weird. Go to cycles, I put 512 on this normally. Film, transparent. I wish I could move my camera, but okay, transparent glass. Okay, let's go to here for color. Click on that little yellow button, and there are environmental textures. I'll put this one in the description so you guys can download it. Just go to open, and then wherever you have your downloads or whatever, but I have it on my desktop. It's gonna be the spruce sunrise. My favorite one, as always. It's just so nice. Okay, that's good. And for this thing, let's go to shading. Let's give it a new color. Let's give this thing kind of a sandy color, right? Honestly, you don't need nothing special. Okay, now that that's done, let's just set up our camera. Okay, let's get another empty plane axis and drag it up a little bit. Let's get our camera and let's go here to the position. Let's bring this thing back. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna click the camera, then shift click that plane axis, then click Control P, object keep transform. So each time you move this axis, the camera is gonna move along with it. So now if we rotate it, clicking R, Z, kind of rotates around it, right? So you get a perfect circle. So let's bring it right here to -45. Click I to keyframe, and by the end of the animation, let's have this thing to +45. And then on timeline, click T, linear, go back to the beginning, play it out. Of course, it's amazing, right? Alright, so now let's just set it to our desktop. Go to this little button here, File, Desktop, Flip, Fluid, Ocean. Okay. For PNG, yes, let's look for new folder. Let's just look for new folder. Right there, accept it, and leave it as PNG. This is gonna get kind of big. Resolution, 4K, what we do. Okay. Everything's set up. And yeah, let's just go ahead and bake this, and I'll see you guys when it's done. So after you're done baking it, just click Control F12 on your computer, and that's it. When your animation is done, just go in your folder where you set it to, and everything's gonna be there.